just stalling because I have thought for the day.
Hell yeah.
I'm rusty, it's been a few years. So a lot of you know that Jeremiah Romo was shot multiple times and was in the hospital and is doing well. You know, he's has undergone a couple surgeries, you know, including a heart surgery. So, but he's doing well. A whole group of, you know, he works over at the Youth Reentry Center and a student at Learning Works, and so a group went to go visit him, and they texted me back on his progress and said, I think he's doing okay, you know. He managed, you know, to give us, even though it's all tubed and couldn't speak, he managed to give us a thumbs up and the middle finger. And then he wrote, so I think he's doing okay. So I took Jeremiah and T. We went to Salt Lake City, whatever it was, months ago, and he had never been on a plane, so he was just so giddy and nervous. And so I always, Southwest Airlines, I always sit in the exit row, and so I was on the aisle, and he was at the window, and T was in the middle. And well, as soon as the flight attendant sees him, you know, he's 18 going on 19, but he looks like he's 12. So the flight attendant kind of freaked out. How old are you? And he goes, well, I'm 18 going on 19. And, you know, she wanted to see his ID, and sure enough, he's old enough to sit in the exit row. So he was a little butthurt when she walked away. He said, damn, you know, I've been growing my hair chins, he said, you know, and my chin hairs, excuse me. And so, again, you could barely see him, like, with a magnifying glass, you know, like there were like 3. But he and T went and commandeered, you know, those little scooters that you know, buy and then rent, and so they kind of, you know, went all over the Mormon Tabernacle City and were touring the place. And then he had a chance to speak in front of some people, and so it was a chance for him to discover through the applause that his story mattered. And he discovered, you know, his true self. And it enabled him, I think, to let love live through him once he had that experience. So when we were driving home from LAX to Homeboy, he said, you know, I like representing Homeboy better than representing a gang. And I said, why? He said, because Homeboy God's purpose, he said. Homeboy God's purpose. So tomorrow is Lo Maximo, which is our big, you know, fundraiser. And I want to thank all of you who have agreed not to go to it, because, you know, we have over 600 employees, and we try to have like 1,000 people fill that room, which we've managed to do. So that means folks have to agree not to go. So there's just a short, small list of people who are actually going to go. So I thank them for going, but I thank you for the sacrifice of not going, because would that we could have everybody there. But it's an opportunity to announce the message of Homeboy, which is, what if we were to invest in people rather than futilely seek to incarcerate our way out of every complex social dilemma, from gang violence to the unhoused, to mental health issues, to drug addiction. What if we invested in people? So that's the purpose. So all of you, by being here today, are engaged in purposeful activity, because like Jeremiah Romo, you know what it means to represent and Homeboy God's purpose. So thank you for being a part of that. Thank you for joining us tomorrow night, those of you who will, and thank you for those who have agreed to not attend, so that with that sacrifice we can get as many people there to hear the message of Homeboy. So thank you very much.